Good day, friends. This is Grandpa Ken. I am not at Wits End today. I am at the home of Makenna and Maxton Acres. They are my grandchildren, Makenna and Maxton. They're part of the crowd of 13. And their mom and dad are Lauren and Jeff. And they're going to help me tell a story about being generous and kind with the people that you live with. Well, once upon a time, there was a photographer who lived in the United States, and he wanted to go to Africa in order to take pictures of the children there and get to know how they lived. He wanted to know if they were rich or poor, kind or mean. Actually, he really wanted to know if they liked to play soccer. Well, yes, of course they did love to play soccer. These are some of the children that he took pictures of. The children really loved it when the photographer took their pictures. And you can see in this picture that they also loved it when they had a chance to look at the pictures that the photographer was taking. See him leaning over there right into the camera to see. Everybody laughed, everybody smiled. It was a wonderful day. They were having a good time. And the photographer thought it might be fun to have a race. And he knew that he had something in the back of his truck that he could use as a prize. It was a big bowl of fruit. And he told the children that whoever got to the truck first could win the prize and keep all the fruit for himself. Well, the children looked at each other because they had never had a race where there was a prize or where someone was a winner. They just raced to have fun. But they did what the photographer told them, and they got in line, and the photographer said, "Go." Well, if you were standing there, you would have thought that this was not going to be a fair race, because some of the children were carrying their brothers and sisters and would go very, very slow. And some of the children ran fast because they were big, and some ran slow because they were small. And this was not going to be a fair race. And one person would win all the fruit, and that wouldn't be so good. But the photographer didn't understand. So he said, "Go." And the children began not to race. They took each other's hands. Sorry, they didn't race. And they walked to the truck. And the big children put the small children into the back of the truck, and they got there first, that's right. And the photographer didn't understand. He said, "Why didn't you race? Why didn't one person want to win the prize?" And a little girl said, "Ubuntu." Can you say Ubuntu? Ubuntu. Ubuntu.
Ubuntu.
And the photographer said, "What does that mean?" And the girl said, "I am, because we are." I am, say it, I am because we are. They were so close to each other, and they understood, as one boy said, "How can we be happy if someone else is miserable? How can I be happy that I have fruit if none of the other children have any?" And the photographer was kind of amazed by that. But what he saw was a lot of happy children sharing the fruit and then taking the rest